First Lieutenant Thomas Bazemore.
8 soldiers with the 571st and 95th Sapper Companies received the Purple Heart Medal on Christmas Day at Camp Leatherneck, Helmand Province. The soldiers are part of the 14th Engineer Battalion, the unit responsible for clearing insurgent-laid explosives along roads throughout Helmand Province.
I just remember feeling the whole vehicle tilt upwards, looking into the sky, and then it started rotating down. I just kept wondering, okay, when's it gonna hit the bottom? It's got to hit the bottom sometime. Trying to figure out what was going on, try to check, see if everyone in the vehicle was okay, and nothing too bad. Broken nose, some concussions, but everyone walked out, so we're very happy about that.
I mean, that's something that only you understand.
Major General John Toolan, the Commanding General of Regional Command Southwest, presented the medals.
I want to tell you that I'm very proud to recognize those who have the courage to get up every day and face the enemy, and do it with pride.
The soldiers receiving the medals said they were honored, but admitted that the holidays were on their minds as well.
It's a very honoring day for me. It makes me appreciate more. I have a family here who appreciates what we're doing and everything, not besides my family back home.
Well, I got married in July, and so this is my first Christmas as a married couple. And, me and my wife are apart, so we did the Skype thing this morning to try to talk to each other, do gift exchange, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's no fun, but someone's got to be out here, patrolling the roads and clearing these bombs out of there.
As the holiday season wraps up, the soldiers of the 14th Engineer Battalion have at least several months remaining on their deployment. Reporting from Camp Leatherneck, Helmand Province, I'm Staff Sergeant Jeremy Ross.
Start off by spelling your first and last name for me, sir.
Thomas Bazemore.
And your first lieutenant, and what's your billet with the battalion, sir?
I was a platoon leader.
Okay. And y'all are, if you could, real quick, kind of sum up what is your Task Force Rugged's mission out here?
We are a route clearance battalion. We're an engineer battalion, but we're doing route clearance for all of RC Southwest and trying to ensure logistical supply lines remain open. We go and we look for the roadside bombs, the IEDs, so that the elements behind us transporting food and water and mission essential equipment up to different FOBs throughout the area get their missions delivered safely.
So, all right, so you just told me that you guys go out and clear roads in Helmand Province. That's probably a pretty dangerous job, huh?
Yeah, Helmand Province is no fun. The areas that we've been operating are they have a heck of a lot of IEDs on them. We've been looking all over the place, and the one caught us too much. But they're all over the place. They're buried in the ground, pretty hard to detect most of the time. But we've been doing the best we can so far.
And what kind of methods do you all use to detect or destroy IEDs to mitigate the threat?
We have a couple of vehicles with specially designed equipment to basically look into the soil and try to paint a picture of what it looks like underground. And then basically we use visual observation as most effective as well to try and see it before we come up on it, to look for visual indicators that might be out there that the enemy's up to no good.
So what, if you could, when were you wounded and what happened, just briefly?
It was the middle of October, and my platoon was clearing from one patrol base to another, going through an area that we knew was high enemy activity. Been through that area before. We had a lot of success throughout the day. We had found and cleared 3 IEDs so far, and then it was kind of towards late afternoon we found this one area that is suspicious. We used all our detection assets, all our equipment, couldn't find anything. Then we started going forward, still real cautious, and then next thing you know, my vehicle was in a crater. So it kind of all happened at once pretty quick.
For someone who's never been over here, who's never been in a mine cleared vehicle, what's that instant like, and what goes through your head?
I guess it happened pretty quick, but it felt almost in slow motion at the time. Our vehicles are designed to take these blasts so that they work pretty well, but I just remember feeling the whole vehicle tilt upwards, looking into the sky, and then it started rotating down. And I just kept wondering, okay, when's it gonna hit the bottom? It's got to hit the bottom sometime. Trying to figure out what was going on. And then once we finally did, it was it was dark in the vehicle. All sorts of dust was in the air, just trying to let it settle down, and then try to check, see if everyone in the vehicle was okay, and nothing too bad. Broken nose, some concussions, but everyone walked out, so we're very happy about that.
And one last question for you, sir.
Sure.
It's Christmas Day here, getting the Purple Heart. What does this mean to you?
Well, I mean, we're very happy that our friends and family back home in the States can enjoy family and whatnot. We all want to be back there and with them as well, but we understand we have a duty to do out here. So, yeah, it's no fun, but someone's got to be out here, patrolling the roads and clearing these bombs out of there.
Is there anybody or anything you're particularly missing on Christmas this year?
Well, I got married in July, and so this is my first Christmas as a married couple. And, me and my wife are apart, so we did the Skype thing this morning to try to talk to each other, do gift exchange, that kind of thing. And then all my parents and grandparents in Tennessee as well, so it's kind of rough.
Where's your wife at?
She's actually working out in Palau in the Army as well, doing a civic action team there. We're stationed out of Hawaii, but she's forward deployed there as well. So.
Right. My name is Jared Murry.
Okay, and you're a PFC, and what's your job title? Combat engineer?
I am a combat engineer for the 95th Sapper Company out of Schofield Barracks, Hawaii. Right.
Okay, and what's your hometown?
My hometown is El Dorado, Arkansas.
Okay.
It's where I've been born and raised, So.
Right on. Is this your first deployment?
Yes, it is. It is my very first deployment.
And what's the deployment been like so far?
So far, it's been real. What I've gotten out of it is very awesome to me, because before I was in the 95th Sapper Company, I was with the 84th, working at a S3 battalion. It wasn't real fun, and I was wanting to get out. They're never going to deploy. We got told 2015. That's not going to be no fun. So whenever my first battalion got word of them actually deploying, I jumped on the train. I volunteered for it. I got sent over there, and I'm actually doing my job and getting out there looking for the bombs and everything, which is pretty awesome.
So you volunteered?
I volunteered, and then I volunteered and then got told, hey, you're going over there, and I was, roger that, Sergeant Major.
And what's obviously this is it's Christmas Day, getting the Purple Heart. What's that day mean to you?
It's a very honoring day for me. It makes me appreciate more. I have a family here who appreciates what we're doing and everything, not besides my family back home. I have a loving family that I'm real close with. I don't think I can ever be any closer with anybody from my hometown ever again.
So what's it like to have Christmas out here with these guys then?
It's been a blast so far, let me tell you. We had a pizza party last night. It was pretty awesome. Everybody's telling all kinds of stories and joking around and everything. And today we actually had a platoon little fun day, games and stuff. First squad against second squad, see who was the better squad out of the platoon. So it's been awesome. By far, one of the best Christmases I've ever had.
And but obviously you're missing your family back in Arkansas.
Right.
If you had a message for them, what would it be?
I'd tell my mother, hi Mom, don't worry, I'm okay. Your little boy's gonna make it. I'll tell my dad, thank you for fixing my truck for when I come back home. And my sister and her husband, I love y'all, miss y'all tons, and thank you for all the Christmas presents.